Shalom, Kwahala, Yahweh Bashem, Yahshua Bashem, Rakwakadash, the Lonsdale Apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to you brothers out there on the highways and byways, noising this road abroad, all around the world through the spirit and power of our Lord Yahweh Bashem, Yahshua. Now this is what we've been talking about you women, especially you black women. You know what I'm saying? And this is just a prime example, from the head apostles on down, we've been saying this about you black women. Y'all nothing but a bunch of fucking whores and sluts, Like, y'all become the biggest whores and the biggest sluts on the face of the planet, Especially the Judite, the southern tribe of our women, Y'all the main ones. Here it is, you got this, I don't know, she could be probably like 20 years old. Here it is showing her ass in front of the police. Ass all out, just total disrespect, for herself, And then you got the simps around her cheering her on, and it's like, our men are just a bunch of simps and pussy begging niggas, and no wonder why, our women don't respect us, man, because we're nothing but a bunch of simps to allow shit like this to happen, to allow a woman to come out and just do shit like this, twerk in front of the cops, and just be just a outright total whore, And this is a disgrace. Because the law says this, It says, the law says this pertaining to our people. There shall be no whore of the daughter of Israel. Because the law says this in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 23 verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. You see? And what we're seeing here is just nothing but a whore. Just an out blatant whore. And let me just play a little bit of this video too, because, this is just... This is outright disgusting, shameful, disgraceful, you name it. But this is what our women have become, nothing but degenerate whores.
Fuck it up, sis. 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 I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
You see, you got the simp over here cheering her on. Talking about, I love it. Look at her, got her legs split right open. Rubbing her vag. Nothing but an alt-right whore. This is just... This is why the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is coming back to bring severe judgment upon this place, Just a total abomination. And when that time comes, man, you women, y'all just gonna get taken, This is why, rape here in America is at an all-time high. Because you got nothing but our women just enticing, provoking men, which is wickedness. And this is why you got rape at an all-time high in this country. Men are just not... Eventually, men are just going to just take it, Men are just going to just grab you up, bring you and take you to a back of a bush and just have his way with you, Because pretty soon it's gonna be lawless, you know. Yeah, and you're gonna wish these cops was around to protect you in that day. You know, even these cops is gonna have their way with you when that time comes. You know, these Marines, you know what I'm saying, these mercenaries that are on standby, you know, from other countries, you know, they gonna have their way with you women that want to act like this, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna wish that you had a man backing you up to protect you in that day. But it's gonna be every man for himself. Just ask the victims over there in Hurricane Katrina, you know? Just ask the victims in Hurricane Katrina. You know, there was no cops to call. There was no 911. You know, they were locked up in that Superdome. And guess what happened to them women? Men just came up and just took it. And you actually had cops, you know, that ran trains and gang raped the woman. And this is what's coming for you women. Y'all want to go out there, put yourselves out there like that? Portray yourselves as whores and sluts? That's how y'all gonna get treated, you know? And definitely so when there's no cops to call. When these cops are not around, when these Gurkha troops, when martial law is fully implemented, you women, you're gonna feel the pain. You're gonna feel that pain. You're gonna feel the pressure, you know? Want to act and behave like this. This is an utter disgrace. And these men that are cheering them on, shame on them. You know, they ought to be ashamed of themselves. You know, you call this a black... How in the hell Esau supposed to take you serious? Here it is, this is supposed to be a protest. And yet you got black women out here being whores and sluts. So which one is it? Is it a protest? Are you protesting? Or are you stripped? Or is this some type of strip movement? Are you stripped? You know? Or are you just stripping for the cops? Or are you just or this is just or are you just doing this to promote yourself as a stripper? You know, how is Esau supposed to take you serious? Or take you serious? This is why Esau and these other nations look at our people as a joke. They laugh at our people. Because this is what they all about. They ain't about nothing. That's why the scripture says that our people are foolish in Jeremiah. They're Sodic's children. You know what I'm saying? They're wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. And this is an example. They just don't have no knowledge on how to do good. Out here portraying ourselves and putting ourselves out there. Just an utter disgrace. Well, let me finish this shit up. It's just finish.
Yes, baby. Yes. Yeah. How does it feel knowing no one wants to fuck you? That is beautiful. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's my black.
Yes, sir.
Y'all love it.
How does it feel? No one wants to fuck you.
Look at this. It's just an utter disgrace. This is why Esau, when he rose in, he ain't gonna have no mercy, man. And you women, man, y'all just gonna get caught out there. Because you women, y'all just gonna get it the worst, you know what I'm saying, when this whole thing goes down. So this is Isaiah chapter 32, verse 9. Rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my voice, you careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, you careless women. The vintage shall fail, and the gathering shall not come. You know, the vintage is going to fail, you know. All these government assistances, you know. Right now, you got the stimulus checks that Trump is passing out, you know. You women, y'all still on that WIC child support, you know. Y'all get them government assistance, Section 8. But there's going to come a point in time when all of that shit is going to get cut. You know? The gathering should not come. All of that thing y'all rely on and all this shit that y'all rely on is going to get cut. Verse 11. Tremble ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, yea, careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird up sackcloths upon your loins. Because everything is going to get stripped from you, you know. Y'all women, y'all want to come out here, y'all want to portray yourselves as sluts and whores. Well, that's what you're going to have coming to you. Because men, when that time comes, when there's completely no cops to call, when there's martial law, you know, when Esau cuts the power, cuts the food supply off, you know, when there's a famine, y'all women, y'all gonna be the commodity. Y'all gonna be the commodity in that day. You know, men are just gonna grab you up and trade you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be commodity in that day. You know? And you're gonna be wishing to have a real man by your, you know, backing you up, protecting you, but you know, that's gonna be judgment of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Because y'all want to portray yourselves like y'all don't need no man, you know what I'm saying? I could do bad all by myself, you know? Edom done tricked you and had you to believe in that mindset, you know? You done drunk that wine, you know what I'm saying? The forbidden wine of Esau, to make you think that you better than the man. You know? Because when it's all said and done, Esau is just gonna chew you up and just spit you out. You know? And you're gonna be nothing but prey in that day. Verse 12. They shall lament for the tears, for the pleasant fields, and for the fruitful vines, because you're gonna cry when you start losing all your goody pleasant things, you know, your freedom, you know, that false sense of freedom that you have. You know, you come up on Instagram twerking, doing all this madness, you know, setting up OnlyFans pages, you know, having guys, you know, setting up cash apps, you know, having men simps send you money. Because all of that's going to go down right, all of that's going to go right out the window. All of that's going to go right down the toilet. You know, when they cut cut the power, you know, when nothing is working, you know, all that stuff is just going to go right down the toilet. And these days are coming, and they fastly approaching, and these things are going to come suddenly when you're not even expecting it. Because none of you women, y'all don't have a clue what's about to happen. Y'all don't have no clue whatsoever what's about to go down, you know? Y'all just have no clue. So it's going to come as a sudden surprise to you when it all goes down. It's going to come as a sucker punch to you women in that day. You know? Verse 13. Upon the land of my people shall come up thrones, and bear up ye upon all the houses of joy in the joyous city. Because the places shall be forsaken, the multitude of the cities shall be left, and the forts and the towers shall be for dens forever. A joy of wild assets and precious of my flock, because it's gonna get bad out here, especially for you women. If you women ain't got no man in that day, if you ain't got a man to protect you, then it's gonna be bad for you. Because right now we're coming upon some very evil times, and you women, y'all just don't have no clue. Y'all just have no idea. You have no idea what Esau's planning, man. And y'all women, especially our women, because women are children. When shit goes down like this, women and children are the ones that are going to suffer the most, especially if they ain't got no man in their life. If they ain't got no man leading them, they're going to suffer the worst, because they can't lead themselves. We just ended with this scripture here. A man shall be as a hiding place from the wind. So Isaiah chapter 32 verse 2. A man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and from a covert from the tempest, as a river of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. You see, a man is going to be as a hiding place in that day, because you women, you're going to need a man in that day. You're going to need an Israelite man in that day, not just any jackass on the street, You're going to need an Israelite man, under Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, to protect you in that day. But how is a man going to protect you if this is the kind of behavior that you want to portray as a whore, Ain't no man want to protect that. Even though, you're going to have whores, women that are going to make it here, that are whores. But once they get onto you, they're not going to be whores anymore. But our women are just out here just doing all kind of vile shit. And it's disgraceful, And it's abominable, But judgment is coming, The Most High is about to shake this place. You're about to rock this place, as it's never been rocked before. You know what I'm saying? And you women, y'all gonna have to get in order in that day. You gonna get in order. But with that, I just wanted to bring that out. It's just disgraceful. But, but terrible times are coming, and we're upon those terrible times. And you women, y'all gonna learn the hard way. And with that, I want to say shalom. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. And shalom to y'all Akib out there. With that, I want to say shalom.